This cheeky mofo comes over to the UK. We give him a state banquet, lay out the red carpet, only for him to turn around and tell us that the illegal immigrant small boat crisis is pretty much our fault. We've paid this mofo over £500 million to stop the boats, and guess what? He's not. So it's his fault too. So how about Macron just giving us our money back and shutting the F up? Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing Macron's visit to the UK and why he should just shut the F up at this point. Now, of course, before I jump into it, do your own research, come to your own conclusions. And as a disclaimer, I'm not inciting hatred to anyone or particular group, religion, etc. So let's jump into it with why Macron needs to shut the F up. Here's the article right here from The Telegraph. Macron blames Starmer for the migrant crisis. He presents 3 key demands to reduce the pull factors attracting illegal arrivals to the UK. And so Emmanuel Macron is demanding that Starmer makes Britain less appealing to channel migrants to secure a one-in, one-out deal. Macron believes the UK bears the blame for record numbers of small boats crossing the Channel and has 3 key demands to reduce its pull factors. He says that a third of migrants entering the EU Schengen area illegally were aiming for the UK as their final destination, saying, quote, France and the United Kingdom have shared responsibility to address irregular migration with humanity, solidarity and fairness. We'll only arrive at a lasting and effective solution with action at the European level, as well as addressing migration pull factors. But let's be clear, we will deliver together as this is a clear issue for our countries. He also warned that French and British societies risk growing apart and that Brexit was a regrettable decision, although he says that he respected it. Yeah, all right. Now, he's making 3 demands to Starmer to get their one-in, one-out deal over the line in time for this Thursday, right? So Macron wants to make it harder for illegal immigrants to actually work in Britain. While asylum seekers are not allowed to work legally, the French view is there are not enough controls to prevent them from doing so, and there really isn't enough controls. As we've seen in recent reports, these illegal immigrants and asylum seekers are somehow being hired by Deliveroo and Uber Eats, for example, and the delivery drivers. How the hell is this happening? And so the gig economy and delivery drivers are seen as areas that can be easily exploited. And Britain doesn't have the European-style ID cards. So Macron also sees benefits for migrants successfully granted asylum as another pull factor attracting migrants to Britain and another root cause that should be addressed. Macron, though, is an absolute moron for saying this. For saying that, because Britain has the benefit system and the asylum seeker system that is prone to exploitation, this, that and the other, that the boat's coming over, it's all our fault. It's all our fault. This is what I'm reading into what Macron is saying here. It's all our fault. To Macron, I say one simple sentence. Shut the F up. Yeah, Britain has got issues, right? And best believe the British, we're trying to fight it. We're trying to make it so that the UK is not an attractive country for these illegal immigrants to break into. We want to make it completely impossible for these illegal immigrants to claim benefits, to actually have a right to stay here. There is a route to get into the UK that's legal. They should respect that. Them being here at this moment, they're literally breaking the law. So yeah, Britain has a lot to fix in terms of reducing and taking away this illegal immigrant crisis that we're in the midst of at the moment. But how dare Macron turn around and say, oh, it's the UK's fault? because of your benefits system and the asylum seeker system, this, that, and the other. Cheeky freaking mofo. We've given him and his government over £500 million to stop the boats. Guess what? He's not. It's his freaking fault. So how about instead he gives us our money back and shuts the F up? We've given him over £500 million of our own taxpayer money. And day after day after day, what are we hearing through media? Record numbers of boats coming across, illegal immigrants coming across to break into our country. What the hell is Macron and his government doing with the other £500 million that we've given to them? What are they doing? Because they're not stopping shiz. They're not stopping these boats. Yeah, there was that clip that was released over the last week that I've seen, where the French authorities went up to a boat with knives and cut the boat up so it wasn't floatable anymore. So the illegal immigrants had no other choice but to go back to the shores of France. But how about all the other freaking boats that are somehow getting across? Why aren't the French authorities stepping in and destroying those boats too in the same way? That clip that went viral, all for sure. It's all propaganda. The French are doing bullshit. Thanks to GB News, we're seeing the French authorities freaking waving them off as they go across the channel to UK. And we've given this joker Macron over £500 million freaking pounds. And he's telling us that it's all our fault. It's all our fault that the illegal immigrants are coming over. No, we've given him all this money to help stop them coming over. And he's done absolutely shiz about it. And I say that because, again, record numbers each and every freaking day are coming over. What the hell is he doing with our money? Absolutely shiz. So here, we've got Rachel B at Rachy1 on X saying, do you know what, Macron? You owe us now £721 million. Right? Nearly 750 million. And he owes us that for standing by, watching illegals leave to invade us and harass and, yeah, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever. Some of them are raping us. Then says, you can have a tenner back for the boat you had slashed at the weekend just for the watching cameras. By the way, you're not welcome. Cheeky freaking French mofo coming over to UK. Again, we give him a state banquet. We lay out the red carpet, only for him to turn around and tell us, after we've given him over £500 million freaking pounds, he tells us that the illegal immigrant small boat crisis is pretty much our fault. Do you know what? Macron can freaking piss off back to Paris and never set foot in the UK ever again. Oh, yeah, and he can give us back the over £500 million that we've given him because he's done shiz. He ain't stopping no freaking boats. He's taking our money and he's freaking laughing in our faces and then blaming us for the whole thing. Yeah, we do share some of the blame. The benefits system, the asylum seeker system, all that needs to be reformed to stop this madness. We need to deport every single illegal immigrant that's here because they've broken the law just simply by being here in the first place. It is not freaking rocket science. Of course, some of the blame lies with the UK. But for Macron to turn round and be like, yeah, it's all our fault. Piss off, you cheeky French mofo, and freaking go back to freaking Paris. You absolute dumbass. Oh, and give us back our over £500 million that we've given you. Because he ain't stopping shiz. He ain't stopping the boats. He's taking our money, freaking running, laughing in our faces, and then trying to freaking blame us for it all. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course, with the state of the world at the moment, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here at Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you think to this? To Macron blaming us, the UK, for it all. It's absolutely astonishing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.